did you go on Day and Asia and search for me?
Oh my god.
Oh, oh snap! But I know when you went to that date in Asia, man, were you checking out all the ladies? Uh-oh, she just sent me a reply back. What did she say so quickly? You know, some of these chicks are mad lazy, or they're talking to like multiple dudes. So they usually like respond back with like one word sometimes. My is good, and sometimes I'm bored because I'm alone to stay here. Oh, the poor baby's alone. All right, so how do I answer back? Let's make this like a game. Bump that. Let's make it so that the streamers can actually see it. All right, so are we ready to play? Um, how do I do it? Do I just do mental? No, just game. So if you come to the live stream, you
Oh,
should be able to see um, what I'm doing here. This is the game. Today we're playing with Linmar67, who's 20. So our last reply was, I am fine. I wanted to get to know you. What should I know about your life? Now her response is, my is good and sometimes I'm bored because I'm alone to stay here. So we already know she is in Cebu, Philippines. And I know, what do you do for your life? Now, this is incorrect English, but it might make sense to her since it's more like an English as a second language situation with her. And so hopefully she gets that to understand that it means, what job do you have? Now, if we scroll down, we see that she's a high school graduate, and her occupation, she doesn't have a job. So more than likely, she's going to come back and say she doesn't have a job. And we'll wait. We have time. Watching the stream, Metro Man, so you can learn how to Mac on Dayton Asia.
wait, what?
Are you watching the live stream of the Dayton Asia game?
Uh-oh. Let me see that 8 and Asia game. And Jakara just started up her art and game dev stream on that old YouTube.
Uh-oh. Well,
Uh-oh.
My Dayton Asia game is on YouTube as well.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Now, what's the object of this game, or what's the end game to this? The end
Wait,
game.
there's little Anthony.
Okay, I don't know. Is he still in the call?
Oh, but one of his kids was in the cam.
Oh, I didn't see it. I changed it to go look at your gas up. All right. Yeah, but they're probably leaving. They sound busy. They go to gymnastics, go singing and all that stuff. Ooh, wait. When does she get to just be a child? So, so our goal here is basically, our main goal is to get to know someone, or to have someone to get to know us better. But our goal can be to have a Skype call or something else. What do you think our
There,
goal should be for this Metro? What should
there you go, MG. You gonna blow up now. You
so
doing something nobody else done on Twitch. You're streaming a dating site.
so no, it's a dating game. So
No,
Metro,
that
what
I
how
mean, let's see. We got Big Dog pulling the old rate porn. We got old DSP gaming. He was like, well, if it worked for Big Dog on that old Twitch, how about I pull the same accident on YouTube gaming?
so your Metro, what should be the end game? How will we win this game? What is our goal with her?
Let's see. Hello, good morning. How are you? What should wait? What? What should I know about your life?
Oh, Okay. Let me see.
Mine is good, and sometimes I'm bored because I'm alone. That's creepy.
All right. So, what makes you happy is a good response. What puts a smile on your face?
Switch down or something?
That's an easier response to.
Well, they had issues earlier today. Let me see.
See, I
I think
use.
it's the server I'm connected on.
Well, like a few days ago, I was on it, and that joint was mad, mad like laggy, and so I thought it was my internet connection, but it just looked real sucky. Cause I use Restream. Restream is mad dope, man. I emailed the devs. I was like, your service got so much better, and you've added so much stuff that I would pay for your chat. They have this Restream chat where you basically like I'm restreaming on Hitbox and a whole bunch of other stuff, Azubu, where I get like a lot of peeps usually. Um, And am I doing it YouTube as well? Where's the YouTube joint? Where's oh yeah, and on YouTube. And so what happens is the chat lets you listen to lets you read all of the chats from all of the different joints you're restreaming on. So you don't have to have one open for everyone. And that's really fantastic. Now you can't type back to
They put the
everyone.
types.
Uh-oh, she wrote back. Next game. All right. So her response is hee hee. I'm working here as a sales lady in the mall. Sales lady. Sounds good.
Oh boy, this is crazy.
Okay. Sounds good. What do you sell?
I can't believe they done this woman like this.
All right. So, Metro, our response was sounds good. What do you sell? And let me
She
see.
said herself, didn't she?
Huh?
She said herself, didn't she?
Oh, no, no. Because then she would say, I work in a bar. And then I wouldn't have to ask that. I would know. So, what happens is, let me see. She works as a sales lady in the mall. Sounds good. What do you sell? And let me see, because I played this game before, and girls have actually told me where they live, and we can do this today if she tells us where she lives as well. And I've done a Google search and used Google Earth to find out exactly where they are and told them things like I did with you, Metro. And I told you things in your neighborhood so that I could,
Yeah.
and I showed
I
you.
mean, I mean that's fine because we personally talk to each other. But these random people you searching up, they might not be too. I mean, you might be kind of iffy about that.
Why?
Like, what if you do go to their house and you start pointing out stuff that you shouldn't have known? Like, they'd be like, "Oh, the bathroom should be like, oh, down the hall to the left." I
Negro,
know.
I
How do
can't
you
see
know? You just
inside
came
there.
here.
I can't see in.
Lucky guess.
Uh-oh. So her response is cosmetics.
No, I don't think Twitch. I think Twitch is down.
Okay, so Shy Shy, she says cosmetics, Chikara. What should our response be? Sounds good. What do you sell? Cosmetics. Our response should be what? You know what this game is like? Remember the game you used to have where you'd ask like the AI would show you basically what it would have responses for what you typed in. This is exactly what this game is, except you're talking to a real live person. So technically, it's a multiplayer game that's almost like an MMORPG.
Oh.
He lost his
All right. So, Chikara,
Please wake up.
MG playing an MMO dating game.
with real people. So let's say she says
What?
cosmetics.
Kings, wake up.
All right. So we're gonna say like this. So you're free this morning. What time do you go to work?
What?
You have
Yeah.
all right. So our next play is this. You have free time this morning. What time do you go to work today? That way we can find out how long we have to actually speak with her. Basically, it's giving us a time method or a countdown. You know how when you play games and it has a timer when you have to go through different levels? This will set the time on our level.
Seems kind of creepy.
Why?
Because you just met the person, you're like, oh, what time you go to work today?
Well, you have to understand, Metro. Everybody on this site is actually looking for. There are either two reasons they're either on this
Oh
site.
yeah, yeah, it could be different on there compared to like, oh no, like,
Well, you got to remember, this site is almost like how the internet used to be. The internet, I used to actually meet people on AOL, talk to them in chat, and then after speaking to them for just a little while, they would drive to my house from like different states and hang out with me.
uh,
You know what I mean? The internet used to not be creepy. The internet used to not be a dangerous place,
uh,
especially in the
that sounds
90s.
kind of dangerous. They just head off to your place.
No, they were girls.
I don't know.
And their peeps used to come and hang
They,
out with my peeps. So in this, but see, you got to remember in this situation, to oh, I thought that was something. I was about to say, what? Oh, are they? So what is this? S content at what the hell? The Rock Protector H1Z1 stream. Say word. All right.
Babby said, "Oh my god,
Yo, you're not enjoying Bam Bam the
Bam
stream?
Bam run!"
Now remember, the game is Bam Bam. The game is actually trying to find out more. See, we have to find out what the end game is, Bam Bam. How to run Bam Bam. How are we going to figure out how to? You saw what she said, Metro. Today, no work, because it's my day off. Great. So we can. Great.
All right, we got main question. Ask her how recent that photo is.
All right, so watch this. Great. So I have all day to get to know you.
And ask her how recent that the profile picture is.
Well, you got to remember, Metro, that won't win us the game. You're trying to make us lose. We're trying to win this game. All right. So I walked into it. No, Bam Bam. It's a Dayton Asia game.
I walked into an Asian dating site.
It's an MMORPG. It's a multiplayer MMORPG.
Like, no.
Again.
It's actually a versus game. It's basically I'm playing against Linmar 67 and she's 20. I want to see if she will win or if I will win. You know, like Bam Bam, how they used to have that game that you would talk to a cat and the cat would have different responses, or you talk to a girl and the girl would have different responses to you. This is real life with a real person, and the girl has real responses in real time. So we're trying to figure out what we should say next. So we know that she's free for the rest of the day, which really means we have unlimited time. Yay! Well, as long as she's there. You got it, Bam Bam. So our response to her was great. So I have all day to get to know you. That was my response. And here's a good thing. Tell me about your life.
Holy crap, the graphics in this game is so realistic.
Yep. All right. So So tell me about your life. Next time though in this game in the update 2.1, they're gonna have to add animation. Let's see let's see the different looks
Innovation.
that she has. Now if we look, our character, our versus character have different looks. We have the brown skin animation. This is one outfit. This is her transformation outfit. And this is the light skin version.
Transformation.
You didn't
They
watch
got mechs on here too.
you didn't watch the game that we were playing yesterday where the girls transformed to get more energy. So this is her natural look, and then she transforms, and this is her mecha look.
Mecha.
And update is available to Steam. What the hell? What that just say?
Hope you gotta update your game.
Oh, no, I think Steam had an update. It says Sun had an update. I don't know. I didn't read it.
Is this game
So
on Steam?
yeah, it might be. All right. So she just visited the site again. Um, Let me see. Oh, really want to hear me hear about my life? Have a long story. Uh-oh. So okay, now really want to hear me hear about my life? Have a long story.
There you go. I had to reset the stream.
All right, great. I like stories. Please share with me.
Damn stream.
You gonna share her life story on stream?
Oh
You scum of the earth.
What means scum of the earth? We're trying to win a game. How much is this game? Well, the game is actually a free to play. But if you
no.
if if you get too involved, then it becomes a play to win game.
And then
Now,
pay to
Bam,
win.
now,
They
Bam,
don't keep.
Bam. This isn't a Vietnamese game, so there's no sucky sucky in there. No, there's no GI me love you long time. She's from the Philippines. They speak English. So so oh well, actually they speak a few dialects, but most of the time they speak English. But that's why you'll hear them. They won't type English as well because it's like almost like English is their secondary language. Their main language of the islands is like Tagalog, but in some islands you go to, they don't even speak Tagalog. So there's mad different dialects. But the majority of the people there speak English. I won't say everybody because not everyone speaks English there, but so our response to her long story is great. I like stories. Please share with me. Oh, Bam Bam. If I win, I might get a hot wife, or I could lose money. That's the cool thing about this game. When you win, you might still lose. But remember, Bam Bam, this is real world gaming right here.
I don't think I won.
So the goal of this game is really, I don't know, Chikara, what should the goal of this game be? I am a single man, if you don't count the psychopath in Cambodia.
I guess it's your quest to find true love.
Oh no. Well, that is my quest. But let's say my quest is to find a girl who makes sandwiches, plays video games,
Oh,
and
okay.
can treat me right and doesn't talk back so much. So my goal to win, but my goal right now for this moment is to get to know her. I'm not worried about how she looks yet because technically, because she works in cosmetics, there was a video. Let me see if I could find it for you. Um, it is. Let me make sure the stream is still seeing this so that they know how the game is going. All right. So on the stream, on the game, it is called what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? There's no such thing. ugly women, just lazy ones. All right. Now watch this. Watch this transformation of an Asian girl putting on makeup. We're going to lower the music so we don't get any copyright strikes.
Uh-oh.
Now watch this girl. You see how she looks really, really plain Jane here.
We
Now,
got that Bank of America.
now watch this. We wouldn't really, really get to know this woman, but what happens is now she wouldn't be my type. She has no eyebrows. I don't mind the Asian look so much. Now, if we look at her amazing transformation, we see that she applies so much makeup. So this is what we'll see in the morning. After she transforms, we'll see what she looked like before we went to sleep. Now, as you see now, her face is totally transformed into clear skin. Now, this is the monster which we have to fight against. Because what happens is we don't really know what we're getting. So so as you see, now watch this. She went from no eyebrows to full eyebrows. Watch the monster transform. This is why we do not drink when we go to the clubs. We can buy drinks for the females, but never drink. Now watch this. Now, do you see the guy that's behind her? He probably doesn't even know what she really looks like because she's quickly putting on makeup. You see how fast she's moving? She's, she's trying to do this extremely fast before the guy wakes up. All right. Now, if we're watching this, you see now she even gives herself, she puts on all of this makeup. Now she has luscious cheeks. And this is basically cosplaying. Now we get the traditional Asian look. But she's going to do something really fantastic eventually. Because I saw the video already. She actually puts Western eyes on herself. It's really amazing. Look at this transformation. The monster is incredible. That's why we have to look out for what we're getting.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff.
Yeah. So, how do we battle this monster? How many hit points does she have? I don't. This is like playing freaking Dark Souls 4. Because if we lose this game, we lose our life. And there's no reset button. We have to start from the beginning all the way again. That's why it's important to actually know the monster that we're trying to beat. Uh-oh, see? She puts on her eyelashes. We don't even... Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen... Oh, snap. Did she just squirt a whole... I hope the dude didn't squirt that on her forehead. But, okay, so she fixed that problem. Okay, good. Now, mind you, we're going to see a before and after how the creature uses her
Okay.
transforming ability to entice us. Now, watch this. She puts on her eyelashes. So she had no eyebrows and no eyelashes before, and now she has
Her.
eyelashes and eyebrows. Now, her cheeks were as dull as anything. You see the dude behind her is dead sleep. He might not even know what she looks like without makeup. Now, just rag and water and slap her in the face with it to see how she looks. No! Now watch this. She puts on Western eyes. Western eyes. And this is this is like plastic freaking surgery with makeup. And where did the hair come from? You see what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna battle. Now look at what she looks like now, and look at what she looks like before. This is the deadly monster we're trying to fight, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. All right, so back to our battle with Linmar 67. Our reply was great. I like stories. Please share with me. And her response was, okay, wait, please. I'm on the phone now. I'm going to write, no problem. Is that how you spell? I don't know how to spell patient. Oh my God, my spelling ability. But luckily, when you're doing date in Asia, you're already on the internet. So you copy and paste. Patient. P-A-T-I. Wait, did I spell it right? P-A. Oh, I just put an extra I. She may not know what that word means, but no problem. I am. Hmm. What should the response be? Oh no, 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 Bam Bam! You got to remember, she's in the Philippines. So the worst thing that could happen is I fly to the Philippines, and you have to remember, Bam Bam. The reason why the game is great in the Philippines is in Asia, it's not like America. In Western societies, they usually have guys who become girls actually walk around and they say they're girls. That's why we have the transgender things, right? But in Asia, like in countries like India and Thailand, they have what they call the third gender. And the third gender is what we call transgender. But the third gender there is like lady boys, toys, and stuff like that. But they say to you, that's what I am. They'll never walk up to you and pretend like they're a real woman. I'm sure there are some that do, but most of them are proud that they've transformed themselves into that third gender. So you really don't have to worry about too much about a man shows up. Most of that myth comes from people who play the game and they win and they don't want other people to enjoy the game because that stops them from getting more hit points, getting more HP basically.
Wait, Nicole, you're back? Wait, no.
All right. So what should our response be? No problem. I'm here for you. All right. So no problem. I am here for you. Oops. Well, not really. Well, you could kind of say they're game trolls, but remember, they're trying to win. And the least people playing, the more loot they get. It's like going into a server that's a maxed out server. Okay. Like it's like going into a server that's at max level, like high capacity. It's going to be hard for you to go to a certain place and keep waiting for the for the different what do they call those things? The different raid places to respawn. So if you let's say the raid place is in the Philippines. So if you're going to go for a raid in the Philippines, you don't want that many people in the server. So how do you stop people from going to the server? You tell them certain things like you best not go there. You might wake up with a man. And then they won't go. Which means the people who go to that raid area will get more respawns. So they're not really trolling, they're just
Mars.
banking on your ignorance.
This is great.
See how
What
they do?
the world?
Do you understand the game now, Chikara?
Oh my gosh, y'all crazy.
Oh my lord.
Tell Keys, man, this game might blow up.
Cage, you gonna play that game, man?
She, I don't know, man. It's not rated. It's rated. No, it's not even rated M. It's probably rated T for teens because we really in these sites you really don't get into like so much X play as it would. because it's more kept on a regular level. Because most of these girls aren't like sluts or whores. Most of these girls are either, oh yeah, because I didn't finish the conversation before. The girls are actually in there for several reasons. Some girls are there to actually find someone, right? And that's what we call the ultimate end game. That's rare, that's few, and far between. That's like getting your tri sword in Legend of Zelda. That's finding the princess at the end of Super Mario Brothers. Now, there's other games. I'm sorry. There's other people who are playing the game, which lets Tad, what's his name, Tadpole or Toadstool, and he says your princess is not in this castle. And those are the girls who are playing to get your money. Now, those girls who are playing to get your money are pretty easy going, and we'll see if she's one. It's harder to tell because there's different strategies that these people do to make this game. Remember, it's a free game, so it can become pay to win. Oh, no problem, Bam Bam, we'll be here. So, how does it become a pay to win? Oh, I'll pause the game. I'll finish just talking about the thing, and don't worry, you can catch up because there's a rewind button. All you gotta do is scroll down. So, what happens is if they're going to ask you for money, there's different ways they do it. Sometimes they ask very, very quickly. They'll come out and say, I have some problems. I hope you can help me with it. Sometimes it's something about a house. If there's a hurricane there, then they'll quickly ask for money and say it's to fix a roof or to fix their house or to fix their parents' house. Sometimes it's, oh, I don't have enough money to go to school because they think that Americans or Western people think that school is so important. It's basically a play on emotion.
So when
So,
we gonna watch Cool Runnings?
Cool Runnings, what the hell? Cool Runnings was a cool movie. I saw you never. How do you even know what that movie is? That movie came out before you were born.
Sorry.
All right. Uh-oh, look at what she said back. Her response is, "Okay, dear, thanks." So we're gonna wait for her to come back from the phone. Now, a
Wait,
good
pause the game.
well, we did pause the game, but what we see here is now we're going to find out. Now, more than likely, she's in another battle, and that's what she's on the phone. So another dude is probably battling her on the phone. She's already basically won that battle. Now we're new to the battle, and we'll see what happens. Now let's get a choice. Now right now she is in a raid, and her raid is located in Cebu, Philippines. Let's take a look of where our raid area is. Now this is the map. No problem, Bam Man. We'll still here. This is the map of our game right here. Our game is located in the Philippines. Now, let me show you where I've raided before. Now, let's keep it here. Now, I've gone into Manila and I've battled the same girl that I battled in Angeles City, and I met her again in a raid in Manila. We're still friends, and she's a cool little person. Don't really talk to her that much. Now, in order to get there, well, let's see. How would we actually get there? Cebu City.
Alright.
Let's do this. We are going to go to Expedia.com. Now remember, these are all tools on how to win this game. Now, if she entices us and wins, now it's not Angeles City that we're going to. We're going to Cebu. Cebu. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Cebu. Now, Cebu Island or Cebu City. Which one is it? It is Cebu City, which is in Cebu Island, I think. But let's put Cebu. Let me erase this and put Cebu again, Sebu. And we're going to put Cebu City since it says Cebu City inside Google. Now, We don't want to leave today because it'll cost us a lot. Let's say we'll leave in August. No, I don't think this game is against TOS because it's not an adult rated game. As I read it on Twitch, all the games, you can't play adult ratings. This is not really an adult rated game. So the terms on Twitch, I don't think it has anything, but I hope that Twitch gives me a warning before, because there's no adult contact that's ever, well, if I win, then there'll be adult contact. But there is no X-rated contact, and this game is actually rated T for teen, not rated A. So we're going to look in August, and let's say, what's a good day in August? Now, usually during the week, like Wednesdays, you get a better price in the play to win. So how many days should we stay, Keys? Keys. Okay, Chikara. How many days should we stay in our journey with her?
That's 2 weeks.
Damn, I don't want to marry her. Well, not yet.
Alright.
Okay, let's say 10 days. We'll say we'll leave on the
Well,
Sunday the
I mean,
4th.
maybe a week.
Okay. So let's lower it 3, and we'll say we'll leave on Wednesday, right? 10. Now, because we've never been there to that raid, we need to have our shield, and we have to have our horse, our mobility. Our horse in this instance is our flight, and our shield is our place to stay, because the raid system in this game, it has a few bugs. It doesn't give us a place to stay or a place to rest. So we're going to see how
Hello?
how much it costs to play to win this game. Well, actually, this isn't even the cost to play to win, because remember, if she is the demon that we saw in the video, hey, what's up, Terry? We're playing a game called Dayton Asia. It's a free to play game unless you get too hooked, then it becomes play to win. So, in order for us to get to the raid, to actually battle her, it the quest, oh my gosh, let's go for prices first, because remember, this is real world money that we have to use to get to the raid area. Now remember, right now we're virtually battling her, and we're waiting for a conversation. For the people who just got here, we are battling, hold on, we're battling Linmar 67. Uh-oh, here we go. We have our reply. So, okay, now I want to share with you there. She probably means here, but it's okay. Okay, my name is Rika. Pretty name, I like it. Rika means rich in Spanish. 20 years old, single. No, 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 Terry. It's how do what do we call this? Yes. This is a multiplayer real world MMORPG. So, okay, my name is Rika, 20 years old, single, no boyfriend. Isn't that interesting? And no kids already. That's great. I live alone here, and I don't have father. Already he died last January. This year he is accident, and now only my mom to find to support me here. And sometimes I want to help mom to selling vegetables in the market. I am very poor family. Have two brothers and one sisters, but all get married and live own house in other place. So now me and my very hard to work, thank you. Now, mind you, this has several hit points that we can lose right now. Mind you, I'm going to point this out to you because this is where the idle game becomes strategy. Now, to entice her, she has a cool name, Rika. Technically, it might be her real name. No, no, no. Don't be scared, Terry. We have to learn. If we beat this game, we will win in the game and in life. So Rika's 20 years old. 20 years old is a good age. Now she's single with no boyfriend. You never know. The monster lies, just like we saw in the video. No kids. Remember now, ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with people on this part of the world, um, boyfriends can become brothers. Boyfriends can become uncles. So, you want to go? Well, actually, we're on Skype right now, not in the Discord, dude. But I do have a Discord. Probably next day that we play this, um, I'll add peeps to the Discord, and we'll all go into Discord and have a nice good time. And you can help me actually try to win this game. Now, the next thing right here is her father being in an accident. Now, that's the sympathy play. If we were soft punk simps,
There you
we
go.
would have lost at least 20 hit points right now. Since we're I'm a pro kind of at this game, so I didn't yet lose any hit points. So he died last January in an accident. Now, we don't ask what accident it is because that's rude. And now it's her mom. Now we get that her mom sells vegetables and she has a poor family. Now, everybody in her family is married except for her, right?
Shit, dude.
Now, her family has all of her brothers and sisters have left, and it's only her and her mother. Now, these two monsters can come back and get you. So, what is going to be our reply? Oh, wait. How will we win this game? Think, think, think. I'm open to any ideas. All right, let me see. Nice to meet you, Rika. What did it say? Okay. Use a
It's
simple
fine.
pickup line. Well, we can't do that because we're not. The pick her up isn't like the game. What's the website? It's not a website. It's a game, Terry. So what happens is this. All right. So you can't. We're not. If you use pickup lines, then you're usually not going to get anywhere because it's virtual. It's oh yeah, I know you can see it, Blake. You can play too. It's a free to.
Nobody even do.
It's a free to. It's a free to play game. All right. So nice to meet you, Rika. Let's tell her our name. My
Nobody
name.
hunter.
My name is Rob.
Look at
So nice,
Tyler.
nice to meet you, Rika. My name is Rob. Now our next goal is to tell her a little bit about ourselves. So let's say this: I'm a teacher.
Oh man. Dang it. I miss playing basketball in school. Yeah, I got a message me. His dad's an MMA fighter. And so that's what he's like trying to become. And he used to work out a lot, even like before we start playing basketball and stuff.
Yep,
And
bam, bam. I'm a
as a
teacher.
joke, I would just like
I am
I
single.
don't think there was many other people I knew in there, so I would hang out with him and he'd be working out, and then I would just join in and act like I'm trying to work out. And then we'd go and play some basketball all the time.
How can I say this? And looking for.
I think he's feeling a bit lonely asking me about a girl that I don't know about.
Maybe he needs to get a snow bunny.
Snow bunny hunting! Snow bunny hunting!
Tell him to go snow bunny hunting.
Oh, bam, bam. I teach high school, and right now I'm teaching ESL. Well, Space Viking, we're playing a multiplayer MMORPG called Dayton Asia, where we play with real life personalities, and if we get too enticed, it becomes a play to win game. Now, our response to her response is, "Nice to meet you, Rika. My name is Rob. I'm a teacher." Now, that allocates one, I'm a professional, and two, I kind of make a little bit of money. I also play video games for my free time. I say this because, yes, if you don't play video games, I really don't want you as a girl. I am single and looking for a sweet person to begin my family with. Are you sweet?
Why
Now,
would you talking about dating Asia?
Fuck that
no, no,
shit.
no, Bam. We're multi-streaming, so there's people watching this on various platforms. So hopefully we get a lot of viewers. So nice to meet you, Rika. My name is Rob. I'm a teacher. I also play video games for my free time. I'm single and looking for a sweet person to begin my family with. Are you sweet? Yeah, I'm. Oh, what shall we do later, Bam Bam? Oh my God. Her response is, "Yeah, I'm very sweet and loving woman." Oh, yes, Terry. Here we go. All right, now she's enticing us to go to the raid party. All right, so we're just going to say nice. Nice will pause the game for us so we have time to think. All right, this is so fucking. Well, remember, it's not fake, it's actually real world in real time with multiplayer versus battles. Rude. All right, so remember, she read this 20 seconds ago. Nice. All right, so she's very sweet, she's a loving woman. What are you looking for in your love? Make sure I spelled everything correctly. Of course not. My typing sucks. All right. So, what are you looking for in your love? Now, so far, I don't know how many hit points we have left. We're not even thinking about going to the raid party yet. And that's, of course, when it becomes a play to win game. No thanks. Now, in order to us to enter, we have to have a game plan. Now, for us to go to Cebu City, it costs at most, let's round it off to 1,000. Let's call say $1,500. Let's say $1,800. Basically, the cost of a good laptop to go for about 10 days, August 3rd through August 10th. Now, remember, there's various ways we can play the game. In this game, our raid is in Cebu City. You can also raid different places in the DR, but they in Asia is a free to play game, which is actually awesome. All right. So in order for us to actually turn this into a pay to win game, we have to at least have 1,800 credits. Now, our response was, "What are you looking for in your love?" She read this a minute ago. Now, the game has some glitches where we don't know when our battle begins, like when she's actually going to type back. So as long as we know that she's still online, our verses will still come. Now, what we're cool and able to do is we can actually fight on multi levels. So what's cool about this game, Chikara? Is Chikara still here? Oh yeah, Chikara's still here. Now, what's cool about this game, Chikara, is we can actually fight this on different points. So we'll travel this link here, and we can actually search different areas. Now you have to be careful because some of these peeps. This is the Thailand realm. Now, where were we? Philippines is actually the biggest server. So we're going to look for last active, any city. Well, let's look for people still in the same city. Now let's just look for people online for live. Okay, somebody just visited the profile. She wants to battle. Alrighty then. So we can actually look around at other peers that we actually want to battle. Sex Panda Emo. What the hell? I don't even want to ask what a Sex Panda emote is. But alright. So, and I'm sure if you don't put it in the kinky boots, they'll accept it. Now, these are all different people who are in different servers. So some of them are in the same server. Like Lapu Lapu City is a different server. Cagayan is a different server. Cebu is in the same server. So we'll see. Now we're going to get a response to see what our message is if she replies. If not, that's why usually you're fighting this on you're fighting different people so you can have more than one person. Because of course the reason why sometimes it takes her a lot to respond is because she's fighting different people as well. So it becomes a very interesting battle. Now, how do you decide who's going to fight? Well, let's take her. Let's look for a pretty one. If anybody has any suggestions, I know there's a delay. Now, when it says new, it means new to the website. Now, it technically doesn't mean new to the website. It just means the account is new. For all we know, they've been playing this game for years. And some of these girls have been on this website for like 10, 7, 5 years playing this game. Yes, some of these girls are freaking pros, Terry. All right, take me to your heart. This is May 63 95 21. Uh-oh, what does PTL pick her? Wait, her? This one? Her? I'm not sure if this is the one you're talking about. All right, so she's in Manila in the Philippines. This is her normal shot. She's still wearing makeup. Remember, don't trust the makeup because you never know what she looks like under it. So she loves music. She loves to sing. She's friendly, crazy, or easy to catch on. Yeah, crazy usually in Asia means crazy. Did I pick May? Yeah, I picked May. Um, PTML. Okay, we'll go back and we'll go look for PTML. Crazy. Don't ever pick a crazy girl because usually they're just really crazy. Tall, dirty look, just the look. Okay. Don't understand that. Okay, so she's hard. She rarely smokes and rarely drinks. So she's a smoker. Now she's online now. Now let's go back. Don't know if we want to battle her yet because she's a smoker. Wait, PTML. PTML. I don't see one called PTML. I'm looking. I Yeah, no smokers, Bam Bam. You're right. No smoke. Oh, I see her. Yeah, I was checking her out too. PTML. Oh my God. So this is what she looks like. Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting that she looks different. I like the cut here. It looks interesting. I actually have a girl that's like my sister in Mexico that has a cut there. She's lesbian though. Which some people can fool you because this game has people who are really not interested in you, but try to talk to you to get you to play to win. Now, this is in Davao, Philippines, which is a different realm. Wow, we haven't gotten a message from her yet. Let's refresh to see if she's even on. Yeah, she's not on anymore. All right. So we're gonna write to her. Okay, I see you had to go. I hope I get to talk to you in the near future. Um, hmm. Expect from your husband. Okay, I think you lost that battle. I don't know. Because remember, it could be anything from she had to go shopping, she had to go out to eat. Because remember, she's offline now. It doesn't mean so, which means she left the realm. So it means that she's not talking to anybody else on Dayton Asia. But like you said, I could have lost because right now she could be talking to someone else on Skype. Skype is where the battle gets very, very interesting, and we might have to get there. Now remember, if we transform the game to a Skype version, I can't talk to the comments because then I'd automatically lose the game. Okay? So just listen carefully and write down pointers for while I'm talking so I know what to say. So I see you had to go. I hope to get to talk to you in the near future. I really would like to know what you expect from your husband. And I can tell you, let you know, more we get to know one another, the more we can share. Uh-oh. All right. Then so we won't call this a L. We won't call this a loss. What we will call this is a really long pause. All right. So I see you had to go. I hope to get to talk to you in the near future. I really would like to know what you expect from your husband, and I can let you know what I would like from my wife. The more we get to know one another, the more we can share. I think that's pretty good, and we'll put this in the back burner. All right. So is PTL still on? Let's refresh it. Ah, she's left the game too. Now remember, in the Philippines, let's see what time it is. So to find out what time, we'll go on. Oh, see you later, Terry. Yo, great to see you. Hope you enjoyed the game. Maybe you'll play it yourself. Remember, never let this game become play to win for you. Always make it free to play. And I hope you win, Terry. This is Steam Focus's channel. I hope you keep coming in. So let's go for time and wait, date and time or time and date. So we go to a website called timeanddate.com and we'll put in Philippines. I'm not sure if I'm even spelling this right. So the best way to do this is to go down here, copy and paste this, paste it in here, and we'll go here and we'll go. So we'll see what time it is. So basically, there's a 12-hour time difference from at least if you're in the east coast of the United States, like I am. So it's 8:57 in the Philippines and 8:57 on the east coast of the USA. All right. Okay. Anything? Okay, it's 8:58 in Cebu, where she's at, or she was at. Where PTML is in Davao City. I don't even know if they have where that the vow, yeah, it's 8:58. So let's see where the vow is. So we saw where Cebu realm is. The vow realm is the vow realm is on the big island near is it on the same island with Manila? See, the realm of the Philippines has so many different. All right, so that's Manila. This is the main city, basically the capital of the Philippines. Um Oh wait, what would you do if some of your students see you stream this game? Hopefully, I teach them how to win. Oh, but I'll tell you when you come back, man. So okay, from Manila, and this is Cebu City. All right, so Cebu City is the realm that May was in, and PT. I'm sorry, that Lin May 67 was in. This is where most of my previous battles been. Cebu City is where right here is where that realm battle would be, and the vow is on even a different island where the vow is where PTML is. Now let's find out how many islands are in the Philippines. Oh, we already have that pasted in. So where are we at? All right. Well, Keys, we've put pause on Lin May because she's not on anymore. So let's do a refresh and see if she's come on again. Probably not. Nope. She's been off. So we left her on pause. So now we're working on PTML, but PTML also put on the pause button. Now we don't know what happens, but we can always search for a different battle. We saw what time it is over there. Since we're on the East Coast, it is actually the same time over there. It's 9 a.m. It's a 12-hour difference. But remember, a.m. means it's the next day. So it's like Wednesday night here. It's Thursday morning there. Now, the Philippines has 7,107 Philippine islands. Jesus Christ. So let's turn this into more not oh my god, look at how many islands there are. So, Jesus, I didn't even know this. One of my friends when I was there showed me like um how many islands and how many cities. But my god, Pirate Island. What the hell? I just want to read that because I never knew there was a place called Pirate Island. Okay, it doesn't have anything there. Palawan. Palawan sounds like something from Return to the Jedi. But so there's mad different islands, and the Philippines has a lot of different dialects. Oh wait. Now what does this say here? The map of the Philippines showing the island groups of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So Luzon is where Manila is. I didn't know that, but Visayas is where Cebu is, and Mindanao is where the Vow is. So Luzon is where I've already battled, and I didn't win or lose. It was actually a draw in that battle. Visayas is where Lin May 67 would have us go to battle, and Mindanao is where PTML would have us go to battle. It's important to know the different battle cities because when we're actually trying to see how much it would cost if we turn this into a play to win game, how much it would cost to actually enter the round, enter the battle basically. DLC for this game is very expensive as you can see. So let's go find out who else we can battle. Now we've had 4 visitors to see who wanted to actually battle us. Yeah, see all of these girls up here at the top keys, they're actually people that we can battle. Oh, Lori. Lori is from the Philippines. Oh no, you no. See, she's too old. She's probably highly skilled, and she has more hit points than we could ever have. So no, no. All right. So we don't have that many people who have been there. So we have Lori that's gotten there. All right. Well, let's look to see who else we can battle. All right. Mm. Huh. Sometimes this game actually can take hours, days, or weeks. Now, Usually the game ends. You have keys. You have to be highly, highly skilled with this game because if it turns into a play to win game, you could lose a lot of money on DLC. A lot of money on DLC. They have a DLC called the Sympathy DLC, and the Sympathy DLC is where you lose the most money. The Sympathy DLC is where she's battling you based on your Western ideals, and she gets money out of you saying how poor she is and how she needs money. What you tend to forget while you're playing that DLC is that her cost of living is a lot lower than yours is. So while you need in America usually about $50,000 to support maybe 1.5 to 2 people to live an okay life, over there in Southeast Asia and the Philippines, Cambodia, and Thailand to do the same, you can do that with a $10,000 a year or less job if you're eating their food and living in their conditions, which vary between there. So if you're making like let's say what $100, let's do some math now. I love this game. It brings like all aspects of education. Oh man, no. Oh my gosh. The Sympathy DLC is dangerous, keys. The Sympathy DLC is dangerous because the Sympathy DLC almost automatically turns this into a play to win game. And there have been masters of the game who just lose everything in the Sympathy DLC. Oh my gosh. So let's say they make $100 a day. That's usually what we see when we go to the talk shows. And they usually work 5 to 6 days. Well, no. I'm sorry. They don't make $100 a day. Let's say they make usually $250 a month. So $250 times 12 equals $3,000. That's interesting. So actually, so you can live less. You don't need $10,000. I guess you might just could use $3,000. Yo, keys. All right, you can't learn to win because different people that you battle against. Oh my gosh, you don't know what they're going to throw at you. So there's no combos, there's no cheese moves, there's no Chung Li here where you can just keep on hitting and pressing the same buttons. So there's been many a masters who actually enter the realm knowing everything and they still lose. They still lose because the people we're battling against are so skilled that you never know what they're going to pull out of their pocket. Remember when I was playing that game yesterday and the girl pulled up her dress and had a machine gun underneath? You never know what they're going to have when you're battling them. And we were playing as a shinobi. As a shinobi. So usually rent in these places are pretty cheap. Sometimes they don't even pay rent because it's their house. And eating usually only costs maybe what? 60, $70 a month. So you don't need that much to live. So what happens is if they find a few people who download the Sympathy DLC, turn this into a pay to win game, they'll ask several people send $50, send $20, $30. Remember, that's free money that increases their armor. So if they have that much armor, they become almost unbeatable, unstoppable with that armor. And what happens is they keep on milking you and they keep on taking away your mana. Your mana in this case is basically your coins, your RP if you play League of Legends. So you don't want your mana to go away because really, unless you keep working on your skills and keep grinding, you'll lose all your mana. So you have to make sure to keep your mana at a good level. All right. So there's really see, and then what happens is if there's no one that you're really interested in playing versus, then you just end the game and go back another day. Wow, there's some pretty cool people to battle. Let's refresh this page. All right. See, now we have a new realm, Ozami City. We don't know where that realm is, but we know where Cebu City is. There's a lot of peeps playing, and the Vow. There's a lot of peeps playing from Cebu City. I don't know if I have anybody that I want to battle. Jonah BB. Now it doesn't say new, so we find out where when she joined. Can we find out? No. But she is online now, and we can see how she looks in different forms. Now, this is one form. This is another form. And usually, if you have multiple pictures, they have a battle form. I guess in this case, this is her battle form, and these two are her normal forms. And I guess she put in her profile another one of her battle pictures. Because most of the time, they put up their battle pictures basically to taunt you to see if you're willing to battle them and win. Some girls put up the plain Jane, like this one here. She puts up the plain Jane picture, and you'll think that you can win. But actually, the plain Jane picture will deceive you because you don't know how skilled she is. She is a shinobi. So you look at her and you're like, she can't have that many hit points, but she'll surprise you. She'll have so many people giving her their mana that her armor could go 9,000. You never know. And then you're messed up and out of luck. Now, she has children, so that takes a few points from her armor. But don't worry, that doesn't matter to a lot of people playing the game. They'll still go for that. Because sometimes people playing the game, when they see the sympathy, when they get the sympathy DLC, they think they can win, right? But what they don't know is that the other player usually controls the DLC. So it's very, very difficult for you to take control of the DLC and win. You know what I'm saying? Because their DLC with the sympathy play is always to lead you into the pay to win. All right, all right. Nobody really. All right, let's take this and we're going to put this in any country, any city, sort by last sort, and let's update. So we'll see people still mostly from the Philippine realms, but there's one from Laos. Mostly the Philippines are still going to be represented. Thailand is there. Korea is there. That's interesting. Okay, and it's usually based on different times too. This is also almost like EverQuest before they did the update when it actually took you days to get from one island to the other, where it's actually a time-based game. So you can go to sleep and still keep playing the game. Mickey Love. Hmm. Miss Bill. Now, oh, she has that phone thing around the neck, so she's cool. Oh, she likes animals. She's lazy. She's always laying down. Ooh, savage. All right. So I think this game. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting look. Yayuk. Now remember what we learned about the transformation. Never trust them. Don't ever go for how the battle looks, because the battle can always transform. For the people who weren't here, I don't know if we can see the battle. Can we find out where the battle was? All right, so let's look at this, and we'll see. All right, so we'll see how the before and after of what we might be battling against. Keep this in mind when you look at the different pictures. This is the same girl. What's up, Bam Bam? Welcome back. This is the same girl. So if you're looking at the girl on the left, she could actually look like the girl on the right. You don't know. This is the different types of armor that we're talking about that these people can have. So we can close the time. We can close